I've never used a dating app before, so watch this video for more information. Meme review, and let's go.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you are using dating apps, you better sit your down, shut the up, and listen to what I'm about to tell you. Class is in session. This is dating apps for dummies.
Okay.
Lesson 1, and also the hardest lesson to hear. I'm so sorry. But if no one is swiping right on you when you're on the free plan, no one is going to swipe right on you when you're on the subscription. I'm so sorry. 0 times 7 and 0.
Whoa! Wow! Whoa! That hurts. Okay, so there is a subscription part of the dating app, and there is a free plan for it. Okay.
0 times 1,000 both equal 0. I'm so sorry. But also, the bright side of this is that the solution is potentially cheaper and or free if you just change your profile around, if you do it correctly, if you...
She burned with math again. She's so Asian, Naya. She's so Asian. She teach you everything, even relationship advice with math. Crazy lah. Why you cannot do that in your life, huh? Your video I see is 6 days ago and 88k views, huh? If you cannot be like cousin Crystal, do not be a cousin at all.
experiment. And also, if you watch this video, you should always do all the free shit first, but just change your approach and change the profile before trying to quantitatively game the algorithm by bypassing the like limits and all that shit and giving them money. Welcome to Dating Apps for Dummies. I am your professor. My credentials are that I have used dating apps very recreationally before. And also, I'm a girl, which I know will immediately anger 50% of you and turn you off this video completely and or not listen to my advice. But also, it's my channel. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, do it, girl.
Nothing
do
is
it.
real until you meet them in real life. And even if you meet them in real life, you can go on like 5 dates and they'll suddenly ghost you. It will happen to you. It's inevitable. It's
Is it?
an inevitable thing. This
Is
also
it?
isn't like a dating app specific thing. It's more like a dating in 2020s thing. To be honest, I feel like a lot of the time it actually isn't a personal thing. Think of it like a job interview. They probably really
Okay, so this is a dating app. So that means that you meet them casually for dinner or for something.
enjoyed spending time with you, but it just wasn't the right fit. And they think you're a great candidate and they think you're really funny and they wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And we appreciate the time and effort you put into this job interview. I mean, this dating profile. Ugh. Do you like my Wojak? Oh. I forgot to draw the crying tears down the Wojak's face. Hold on. Wait, stop. I'm sorry. This set is not even complete. I'm so sorry. There we go. Now it's accurate. If you think that someone is way too hot to be on the dating app and they liked your profile, they're not real and you're getting catfished. If you think that someone is way too hot to be on the dating app and they have their Instagram bio in their caption, then they are real, but they're not swiping on you. They're just not. Just trust me on this one, it's not gonna happen. By the way, for this part, I do mean like incredibly hot people, so like not like regular hot people, but like super, super, super hot people. Like if you catch yourself looking at their pictures and being like, wow, I wonder what this person does for work. Like maybe they're like a model.
Am I hot enough to be that?
Unless you yourself are also like a person that's so hot that you get paid for like looking hot, like unless it's that, you're probably getting catfished. And if you were lucky enough to be part of that incredibly specific niche issue for incredibly specific niche demographic of hot people, where you appear super hot and you have like a reverse issue where people think that you're a catfish and you're watching this video, maybe it could happen. You should definitely verify yourself on the app so that people know you're real. And also, you should let us know about your problem in the comments and then like prove to us that you are part of this demographic by like linking your Instagram and sending us pictures. This is definitely not because I want to see hot people in the comments.
Okay, in my perspective, if I am on a dating app and I link it to my Instagram, I would think of it as a business purpose so that people is attracted to me and follow my Instagram. I don't know, maybe I'm too business minded. I don't know.
The reason why. On the flip side, try to remember that some people just don't photograph well, or they've never had a good photo taken of them, but if you saw them in real life, you would be attracted to them and you'd be like, wow, they're actually really good looking. So always
No, they don't look good in the picture and the real life not good also lah.
remember this when you're swiping left or swiping right on people. It is very possible they just look really weird in that static photo with bad lighting. But since you can't meet everyone in real life, this leads to my next important point, which is that where possible,
if you put this, this picture in a very weird lighting or whatever, then why bother going to the dating app at all? You're not putting any effort. What if you don't use Instagram? My man, you're my kind of man. My Instagram, just so you know, is only for working. And another one is for online shop and discounts. If you follow our Instagram, you get instant discount. That's my Instagram. On the security camera, don't put pictures of yourself on security camera. You're trying to be in Chilla's art game.
video in your selection of photos. If it's possible on the app, you should always try and have a short video of you like moving a little bit or like talking a little bit, because it gives you so many more chances, because there's like a maximum of like how many photos you can put on a dating profile, right? You can put like 5 pictures, if that. And if you have like friends that don't know how to take pictures of you, or like your mom doesn't know how to take pictures of you, and so you look really awful in your pictures, no one is gonna swipe right on you. But most people look better in motion, and it's like way harder to
If you don't have any picture that looks good, make an effort.
get the wrong idea about how someone looks when they're like moving in a video. Because if you think about it, a video is just like made up of hundreds of little photos. So you immediately hack the entire issue of having a limit of how many photos you can put on your dating profile, because a picture is worth 1,000 words and a video is worth like 1,000 little pictures. And so that's like 1,000 times 1,000 words. I can't do the math off the top of my
She's so Asian. She doing the math right now. Like, yeah. This is a good cousin. Huh?
head of how many words that is, but that's like a lot of words. You know what I mean? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? If you are getting some matches on your profile, but like you haven't met someone specifically that you really like, or that you really hit it off with, or like if you've matched with people on the app, but like no one is really texted, or they're not responding to you, where they're kind of attracted to you enough to like swipe right on you, but like not enough to like proactively respond to you, then in a really counterintuitive way, you should actually niche down. As in, I think you should get really, really oddly specific about yourself and like emphasize whatever weird.
Okay, let me write a specific thing about myself. Okay. 1. Play Monster Hunter. 2. Play Rivals. And always go back to healers when you need heals. 3. Would kick a kid but not a dog. 4. Burn the chimney on Christmas Eve for Santa's warm welcoming committee. 5. Go to the gym but don't be an ego lifter. Are these specific enough?
Niche thing it is about you on your dating profile. If there's like something that's like moderately outlandish or like socially isolating about yourself, I actually think you should emphasize it. An example would be like maybe you really like Dungeons and Dragons, or you hand paint Warhammer figurines, or like,
girl, this is my niche. These are my viewers. This is not something that is super, super niche. Come on, my viewers do this for fun.
You do squirrel taxidermy, like anything that you might not necessarily disclose like on a first date or like off the bat when you meet someone. I think you should actually put it in. And my reason for this, again, this might seem
human taxidermy. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my dating profile. Zoey's dating profile. Human mummification. 2nd, eyeballs eater. Yeah, I think that's all. These are the 2 things for me.
Really counterintuitive, but my reasoning is that you probably will get less attention from people, right? A lot of people are not gonna like you if you do squirrel taxidermy. Like a lot more people are gonna swipe left on you. It is gonna be like alienating in that sense.
Why?
But any interest that you do get, so any of the people, like the smaller group of people that do swipe right on you, they're gonna be like way more into you, right? It's gonna be like way more targeted attention. If you like really lean into your interest and you get like really specific as to like what you do, 100% you are gonna get less overall interest. Like quantitatively, you are gonna get less matches. But the people that actually do reach out to you because of this niche thing, it is like way more likely that is
no, that's not true. Dudes will still mass swipe. Nah, dude. Oh no.
It's gonna go somewhere. This also works really well for your appearance. So like I hate using the 1 to 10 scale because I think it's not very good and it doesn't sound good, but like just for simplicity purposes, like illustrative purposes, so you know what I mean. Let's say you're like a 5, right? So like you're an average on the scale. If you're trying to like make yourself on your dating profile appear to be like a 7 to like the entirety of the dating pool on the dating app, that actually is probably less effective than if you lean very specifically like into a very niche aesthetic where you like,
yeah, I like human mummification. That's what I'm gonna do.
Become a 2 in some people's eyes if they don't like that because it's so niche and like outlandish. But at the same time, some people will now view you as a 10. That works better on a dating profile, right? Because now you're like a 10 in some people's eyes, and like that's all you really need, right? Like it's way better to have like a very small subset of people be like really into you as opposed to like everyone thinking you're just like kind of okay, and then so you'll just get like middling responses from everyone, right? Tattoos are a really good example, or like a lot of piercings, or if you have a very specific fashion style, because some people are like really into those things, right? Other people, it'll be like a complete turn off.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah.
be very attractive to like the people that really like the thing
Yeah.
that you like, and then be really alienating to everyone else. I hope that makes sense. Before this video continues, I'd like to tell you about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace makes it super easy to create a beautiful website and engage with your audience. My favorite part about Squarespace are the visual design tools, which are really actually intuitive and easy to use.
Wait. What is it in the background?
I've always wanted to start my own website, but I'm actually really bad at design. That's why my thumbnails look like that. But Squarespace actually does hold your hand, and it makes it really intuitive and really easy. Squarespace has a lot of incredible features that make it a really great place to design and launch your own site.
Yeah,
So the
this
first
is our
one
dating
Design
profile
Intelligence,
niche.
which combines industry-led like design expertise
That's
with
very
cutting-edge AI, and that really helps anyone build a beautiful website. The second one is Squarespace Payment.
She's screaming, I am Asian.
Which is the fastest and easiest way to manage all of your payments and literally all in one place. If this all sounds
She's
super,
out
super
Asianing
interesting to
you,
you're
yeah.
like, wow, Crystal, this is so interesting. I definitely want to check this out. Then you can head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/crystal to save
There's a
10% off
statue in the
your first
background.
purchase of a website domain.
Make sure you check out, have Honey installed on your browser, okay? Watch all the documentaries. I want my referral, okay?
I need to know, isn't this a general or who's this guy on the back? Who's this guy on the back? I'm not Asian enough. Put this Kong on the back.
Incredible features that make it a really great place to design and launch your own
Yeah,
site.
her family is probably Buddhist then.
So the first one is Design Intelligence, which combines industry-led like design expertise with cutting-edge AI, and that really helps
Oh my
anyone
God.
build a beautiful website. The second one is Squarespace Payments, which is the fastest and easiest way to manage all of your payments and literally all in one place. If this all sounds super interesting to you, and you're like, wow, Crystal, this is so interesting. I definitely want
Even
to
her
check
name is
this out. Then
Crystal.
you can head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/crystal to save 10% off your first purchase.
She should
of a
be
website
Jade.
domain.
She
Check out,
They should have
Honey
named her
installed on your
Jade.
browser, okay? Watch all the documentaries. I want my referral, okay?
This next one is for all the delusional girls. Disclaimer, I'm saying this as one, so like I understand why you do this. Texting and messaging are not real. Do not get attached to someone that you've never met in real life. Do not message a random person that you've never met online for like, I'll be generous. Do not message someone online for 2 weeks consistently without ever making any plans to meet in real life. If they actually like you and they're like within physical proximity of you, they will like have an actual date planned out, right?
Whoa. I've been messaging you guys every day for 2 years.
Second part of this, again, speaking as one, you are not in a situationship if you've never met this person in real life, okay?
But what about me and my heartbeat? You've met me and I've never met you in 3D world? What we have is real.
Talking to someone, you're talking to someone. Do not, I feel like everyone uses the word situationship and they're like, yeah, I talked to this guy online. We're in a situation, you're not in a situationship. It's not a situationship. Stop calling it that. You cannot be in a situationship if you have the physical means to see them. So like, obviously this doesn't count if they're like overseas or like some other reason you like literally cannot meet each other. Like that's not within the realm of
Oh my goodness. I have a friend who was in this situationship, whatever you call it. And then this guy kept on making excuses. My goldfish died. My goldfish ate my homework. So now I have to do my homework. My goldfish is a Nigerian prince. So I have to go to his wedding. My goldfish is starting a new startup called Google.
what I'm talking about. I wouldn't personally put too much emphasis on trying to decode specifically what it means if someone either refuses to give you their phone number or like their Instagram or like refuses to move off the dating app messaging function versus people who like really quickly try and like move you off the app. There's context for like why people like to do both. I wouldn't put too much emphasis on trying to like figure out what it means or if it's a red flag, because some people like to use the in chat feature on like dating apps because they don't want to give you their phone number because for like safety reasons.
Okay.
You can like find them online and they probably are scared of being kidnapped. But on the other hand, other people want to like
That escalated. I know where you live. I know your phone number. Now I can kidnap you and bring you to my basement. That is the best advice ever in Minecraft.